Hello everyone and welcome back to a very special day at Folkparkstadion. Quick disclaimer, we have to go through this first of all. I have some very happy news. We made it! We freaking made it to the top! We're gonna play Bundesliga football next season. Holy crap, it was an absolutely wild ride. I I just want to show you the last few games that we had. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm so excited. I don't even know what I'm going to tell you. So, we disappointingly lost that Hannover match last time. But straight away, the boys showed that they wanted that promotion and they were gonna get it, god damn it. A 6-0 win against Darmstadt, absolutely ridiculously convincing, followed by a pretty meager 2-2 draw against Sandhausen, in which we were behind though 2-1 to then go on a bit of a run. Karlsruhe 4-1, Jan Regensburg 2-1, Nürnberg disappointing 3-3 when we scored a penalty. Simon Terodde scored the penalty in the 93rd minute. I was jumping, I was screaming. I thought for sure we had just gotten a 3-2 victory at the end after going behind 2-1. But nope. Pascal Köpke in the 98th minute in a match that was only supposed to last 95 minutes. Cough, cough. Scored the 3-3 goal. And finally, last match, we won a convincing, easy 2-0 win against Osnabrück. And then, if we look at the table, if we go to the Bundesliga, we look at the stages. Hannover, they didn't play very well last few weeks, so they trailed off at 60 points. Probably had something to do with them losing their top striker. And instead, it's been a race between us and Fortuna Düsseldorf, and has led to this last day where there is 1 point separating us from each other. They have probably, no, I would say actually we have better form than them. We have the same goal difference, so this match, we need to win it if we want to have a chance of actually making it. But looking at it, for this season, look, each game week, our position going on. You know, at one point our top was at what position? Second, and we dropped down to fifth. It's been a roller coaster, but the last 4 game weeks, we've actually topped the table. Anyway, today's match, I'm going to play. I've actually reverted back to the 4-3-3, and it has worked wonders for us. My God, ever since we pulled in Eisfeld and Antwi Adje, even though I would say Antwi Adje has been a bit of a disappointment, but Eisfeld has certainly not been. Since he came to us, 15 matches, 8 goals, 2 assists, 4 player of the match performances. Fantastic from the 28-year-old German. Antwi Adje played really well half the season for Paderborn. 14 matches, 6 goals. That's fantastic. For us, he's played 19 matches, 6 goals. It's not horrible, but of course I was expecting a little bit more from him. Winsheimer, however, oh, the man, the myth, the legend. Even though it doesn't look like he scored that much and he hasn't been playing that well, I don't really agree. I think he's been incredibly important for us. I think he's the one who's always there for the important moments. So I've been really happy with him. Leisner, however, we're not going to bring into this match. Bobby Wood, we're not going to bring into this match. Sonny Kittel, he's mad. He wants a new contract. We're kind of getting to that point now. Everyone wants a new contract as we're going up to the first division. We're going to go with a standard back 4. Leibold, Van Drongelen, Ambrosius, Wagnermann, Ulreich in goal. Onana as the deep-lying playmaker on defend. Kinzombie as the box-to-box midfielder. He's been a revelation since I started to actually use him in the team as the box-to-box midfielder. Definitely really like box-to-box midfielders who, you know, help up here, help down here. It's a really nice thing to have a player who can cover a lot of ground, especially considering we have Dudziak, who's good offensively and very creative, and we have Onana, who's really good in the air. He's good at winning the ball, but maybe not as mobile. Anyway, Dudziak as our advanced playmaker on attack duty, then the front 3 of Antwi Adje, Winsheimer, and Eisfeld. So, let's get into the match. Everyone's super happy. They love our tactics. I'm gonna say the 4-3-3 has worked really well, and it's something that I want to keep continuing to work on. I would love to actually have it as our permanent tactic, but you never know. Look at that, Braunschweig, that's their team. They're playing with the little Kroos, Tony Kroos's younger brother, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna tell our players, what are we gonna tell them? I know that you are keen to avenge, of course, come on. We want to finish top of the table and we want to get revenge on people who have stopped us or made it harder for us on the way. Blah, blah, blah. Send the assistant. Let's get into it. There's the lineup. Our lineup. What a beautiful team. And then we're going to take a look quickly at their lineup. They're going to go with a 4-4-2. Interesting. Don't really know much about their players, so I don't know if I should be worried or not. And we see the table. Let's start the kickoff. Oh, let's skip this. All right, the match has started. 5 minutes in, nothing has happened. Just a yellow card to bad, apparently. Which I think it means bear in German. I'm not sure. 20 minutes so far. Nothing has happened at all. I'm going to encourage the team. Let's go, boys. We want to make sure that we finish. That we finish top of the table. That was a good chance, actually, for Eisfeld. He just wasn't quick enough. That's the shame with Eisfeld, that unfortunately he's not a very fast player. And being fast is a big plus on the wing. It makes it easier for players to dribble past. Oh, what a cross. What a cross. What a header. Antwi Adje, Eisfeld, take a bow, my beautiful little sons. Fantastic work. Well done by Eisfeld. I was complaining about him not being fast enough, but he could still carry the ball up there. Wasn't really getting challenged. Put in a cross. Antwi Adje, completely free. Slots it into the goal. Fantastic. So far, so good. I'm going to praise the team for that. Let's see how they react. Oh, we also have an injury on Dudziak. Considering it's the last game of the season, I don't... Oh, bad header, Van Drongelen. What a chance that was. Considering it's the last game of the season, I don't care too much about injuries. Maybe that makes me a bad manager, not caring about my players' health. But, what's gonna happen? What's the worst thing that could happen, right? If they're injured for a few months, they only lose their vacation. It's not like I actually lose something on them. I also have to. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna say. I don't think we're gonna make any change. Well, oh, of course we are. We are gonna change. I'm not gonna make him play another 45 minutes, however. Let's play Kittel in the midfield. I kind of like the idea of turning Kittel into an advanced playmaker. I'm still not entirely sure if I want to have him in the Bundesliga. He's a different type of player that I usually play with. Oh yeah, that was terrible. Take your red card. That was awful. Terrible tackle. Don't ever push my players again. But yeah, it's he is a decent Bundesliga player, but considering that he plays in a type of system that I don't really want to play with, I'm not sure what we can do. At the same time, we don't have a lot of options to go by, It's not like people are dying to play for a newly promoted Bundesliga team, especially when we don't really look like we have a lot of qualities that will make us stay in the Bundesliga, because that's going to be another gigantic issue next season. Let's undo that one. I'm going to put Bakary Yatta. I've been trying to play him actually as a striker because I think he presses so well. If we just compare their attributes, look at Yatta. All that green. Basically, those are the mental stats and his physical stats. He's really quick and he's really aggressive. And it would be nice to sort of turn him into a striker. Remember I said in the beginning of the season I didn't think he could kick a ball, but sometimes maybe you don't need to be able to kick a ball. Sometimes you just need to have a mentality, a worker's mentality, a man who's trying to get things done, who's putting it all on the line. Oh, Tim Leibold got an injury. That's unfortunate. I guess we put Yamera on the left. Not a fan of Yamera, by the way. He has to go. I've been disappointed by him every time. He hasn't played a lot this season, but when he has played, oof, boy, I have not been impressed. 80 minutes gone. Last 10 minutes. We've already done all of our subs. Nothing to really do. Let's just bring this home, boys. I'm hoping we can take this home. I'm going to go to a balanced approach. We're not going to risk anything here. And let's see, 90th minute. Oh, last few minutes. Let's hope that this isn't a chance. Jung, play it safe. Yamera plays it safe. Yeah, we're not going to take any unnecessary risks here. Oh, and look at that. We get another free kick anyway. Good match, boys. Oh, they're going to check if it's a penalty. I don't care if it's a penalty. What? Come on, ref, VAR, you're ruining the flow. We're supposed to be celebrating right now. Yeah, of course it's not a penalty. Oh my God, who cares? Just hit it. There we go. And now the match should be over. Blow the whistle, ref. Look at that. Look at you. What you're looking at right now are the winners of the second Bundesliga in the season 2020-2021. Oh my God, I'm so proud. There we are, up with the cup, together with Van Drongelen, the captain of the team, 22 years old. Are you ready for it, son? There we go. Applause for the boys. Man, I love this visual presentation that they added in this year's game. Oh, that's fantastic. With all the crowd there as well. No one coughing. Oh, it's fantastic. Look at it. How the fans have asked for this. And we weren't expecting it. It looked like we were out of the count for large parts of the season, but we came back and we actually made it. Let's go. You are amazing, boys. Outstretched hands. Well done, boys. You seal the title today. You were the best. Whew, congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, but I don't have time to talk. I need to settle my nerves. I need to actually realize what we just did. Hamburg win the second Bundesliga. Superb season. Key player Thomas Eisfeld. That's interesting. We're gonna have some Magat loves me. That's great. I don't really know who Magat is, but apparently he's an important guy for Hamburg. I'm gonna take a quick break here, but I'll probably be back because usually there are these awards at the end of the season, and I want to show those to you. Maybe the goal of the season and stuff as well. So I'll be back in just a second. All right, I'm back, and look at that. It's the Hamburger SV end of season review 2020-2021 with the beautiful Bundesliga or second Bundesliga trophy. Let's start looking through the review. New arrivals, Thomas Eisfeld and Christopher Antwi Adje. Both of them, the board thought were okay signings, but key signing, definitely Eisfeld. 8 goals, 3 assists in 16 matches, and Antwi Adje 7 goals, 2 assists in 20 matches. Bought them for pretty much nothing, to be honest. So I'm really happy with their performances, even though, of course, we could have had more prolific scorers. Moving on, we look at the results in the league table. Not really that important. We had average home attendance, 81% full at 46,000. That's a lot of people. Looking at it, our top scorer was apparently Antwi Adje, which is very surprising to me. I thought it would be Winsheimer, but maybe it's because he scored so many goals, Antwi Adje, for Paderborn, which he came from before. In the cup, of course, we went out to Bayern Munich. I don't really sweat that too much. Moving on. Moments to remember. Our biggest win, the 6-0 that we talked about earlier against Darmstadt. That was a good match. 3-0 against Karlsruhe. Can't say I really remember that one. But look at that. 1-0 against St. Pauli. A few episodes back. Goal of the season was the Unana strike. Let's take another look at that one. Can we watch it somehow? Maybe if I... Oh, just a second. Going back. No? Oh, that's a shame. I haven't really learned the new system, how to watch things, but I was really hoping that we would have an opportunity to watch that wonder strike. But But apparently no. That's really a shame. All right. Anyway, moving on. Finances. I've spent almost no money, which is really something I thought about. We can't spend money that we don't have, unfortunately. Going up to the top division, we're going to have a lot more money. I think because we won the Bundesliga, I saw that we would win, yeah, here, the competition prize money. We won 16.6 million. We started in the beginning of the season, our entire club had 30 million. So we basically just got 50% richer. How you lined up, the 4-4-2 was our best 11. It was what we played most of the season. Ulreich back, Leibold, Leistner, Ambrosius, Wagnermann have been voted our best players at the back. Antwi, Adje, Dudziak, Onana, Eisfeld best in the midfield, and then Terude and Winsheimer have been our best attackers. Looking at it, 13 goals for Winsheimer, and as I thought, only 7 for Antwi Adje. The accolades, looking at it. Fans player of the season was Stefan Ambrosius. I agree with that. Young player of the season, he was fantastic. Signing of the season was Eisfeld. Goal of the season we saw before. Top goal scorer, apparently Antwi Adje. And most assists, Bakary Yata. That's definitely, that's impressive. I had no idea. I didn't know he did so many assists, but that's fantastic. Most player of the matches was Thomas Eisfeld, and highest average rating was Thomas Eisfeld. Looking at it as well, record breakers, Manuel Winsheimer actually broke a record by scoring the most goals by a player in a match. Thomas Eisfeld also made a new record. Most player of the matches, Steven Ambrosius got the most yellow cards. That's something we have to look out for. And Christopher Antwi Adje scored after 5 minutes. Well, there you have it. History in the making. Your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at our end of season's awards ceremony. Whew, can't speak. Hamburg have been brilliant since day one. Well, their early season football was a joy to watch. Well, and they're deservedly going up. Well, I don't really think I agree with any of those points. I don't know if it was deserved, but I'm happy it happened anyway. Apart from that, oh, and we had another point for most points in a season. It's a new record for the club. Looking at the analyst report, you can actually check. It's really cool this year, but you can check, for example, the stats of Hamburg, as you see in this little hexagon. You can actually see how we are compared to other Bundesliga, second Bundesliga averages, right? So we have more expected goals per game. We're also expected to concede more per game. We have more expected goals against us per game. And for example, we have more shots per game. So like we're taking a lot of chances, unfortunately, and we also score a lot of goals. But you know, as you can see here, if you look at our defensive efficiency from those numbers, you'll see that we are pretty quiet and impenetrable, or we have been, and we've been aggressive and clinical. And those are the two boxes you want to be in when it comes to these things. Anyway, there's not much more that's interesting, really. I'm going to continue to go through the rest of the ending of the season. We're going to look at some transfer targets. I'm going to play the preseason friendlies. Hopefully, we're going to have a big problem, or unluckily for us, we're going to have a big problem with contracts, trying to get players in. We need to move out some deadwood. It's going to be a huge job. And I hope that you'll be with me for that job next season and all of the work that will happen. Anyway, next time I'll be back will be for the first match of the Bundesliga season at the top, where we rightfully belong, and I hope that you'll join me for that. Thank you very much for watching, and see ya!